Well, according to the latest data from the CDC, firearm deaths are now the leading cause of death among 1 to 19-year-olds. In this special report, KWA's Perry Durrani looked into how school districts in our area are trying to combat the rising fear of firearms.
This graph shows how many Arkansas students have been disciplined for handgun incidents. And as you can see, last school year, the number rose above pre-pandemic levels. Both Fayetteville and Fort Smith school districts have already found a gun on their campuses this school year. And while the data shows they aren't alone, both districts spoke to us about the safety measures they're implementing to keep students safe and give parents peace of mind.
The world is not as safe as it used to be, or it seems that way to me.
Well, other parents have already sent their kids to classes for the day. Kayla Naples is giving her children a break from homeschooling. Naples says she's teaching her kids out of concern for their safety.
I wouldn't know if there's some creepy person that's going to come and do a school shooting or something along those lines. I wouldn't know. And I don't know that schools do a good enough job for me to feel safe letting her go.
This fear is something that Alan Wilburn with Fayetteville Schools says he understands but wants to put into perspective.
We know statistically, this has been borne out over decades, that school is the safest place for kids to be.
The CDC says less than 2% of child homicides happen on school grounds or at school-sponsored events, despite kids spending a large portion of their day there. Still, Wilburn says that Fayetteville is committing to measures like adding student resource officers until each of its schools has at least one. He says bolstering security is a balancing act.
How can we improve both our safety procedures, both the safety of our buildings, the hardening, quote unquote, of our building, while at the same time maintaining a warm, welcoming presence for kids, because we don't want to lose that.
To see where Fayetteville Schools is drawing this line, we visited Root Elementary, where a series of front doors are locked behind a camera.
Fayetteville School District has cameras like these in front of every school and working towards getting double doors for extra security in every school in the district.
Bang, 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 bang!
Over in Fort Smith, the school district's police department runs through active shooter drills. After a student was found with a gun in August, the department's chief, Bill Hollenbeck, was cleared to hire 4 more officers.
I'm thrilled that we're going to be able to provide that extra layer of protection to our elementary schools, but, we have to do more. There's no doubt about it.
Hollenbeck says the school district formed a committee to investigate other security measures the school could add, including weapon detection systems, which offer their own challenges.
How to funnel at times 2,400 students, through some sort of system. We have to look at staffing levels. We also want to make sure that we utilize the taxpayers' monies properly.
As the district works to solidify what these new security measures will be, Hollenbeck says parents should talk to their kids about what's appropriate to bring to school and post online.
Times have changed. We've unfortunately seen horrific events, at schools throughout our nation, at malls, at public places. So we're all on edge, and I think it's important that we're all vigilant.
Both Hollenbeck and Wilburn tell me this vigilance is crucial. While the old mantra, if you see something, say something, might be a cliche, it could prevent a statistic from becoming a tragedy. Reporting in studio, Perry Durrani.